My name's Chloe Millward and I'm 20 years old.
So I have kind of chaotic career, I'll say that.
My name's Renae, I'm 26 years old and I've recently decided to get back into the acting industry, I guess the creative industries altogether.
I've worked 3 years as a pharmacist in 3 different countries, but I was very unsatisfied with it.
And my background's in corrections, so it's a bit of a switch up, but the coronavirus has definitely helped me get back into it.
I just remember being really young and being a really big drama queen. I've been dramatic my entire life.
When I first started in the creative industries, it was very hard to get a sort of consistent income.
Okay, so you know what? Now it's time for you to just focus on what you love, what you always done and when you were a child.
It's hard to sort of manage your money when you're waiting that long before you get an income for that particular job.
I suffer with depression and anxiety, and I've dealt with that for a very, very long time, since I was about 11.
When I was a child, I always wanted to be an actress.
And I thought I had a lot of life experiences that would enable me to convey a story in a really genuine and meaningful way.
So I said, okay, you know what? You're 30 years old. Now it's time for you to live your perfect life, I'll say. And I decided to take a plunge.
Well, as soon as we hit quarantine, I was unable to see my partner. So that took quite a toll on me, because he's been my rock for quite a few years now.
So then I decided to go to university and get a full-time job and sort of get my, I guess, finances stabilized. So then later on I could go back into acting and have a bit of funding behind me.
I decided to go to New Zealand.
Not being able to see my rock makes it very difficult to get up in the morning and to do normal basic things.
And I was fortunate enough because I found an agent and I've been part of some project.
I think actors are very important for people to connect with, especially if they're going through mental health problems in like the COVID-19 situation. There's a lot of people who are just like desperate to connect with someone.
I think a lot of the people don't realise just how important acting is and performing is for so many people in the entire world.
Having something to engage with and people, because you're not really, well, before when it was really bad, you couldn't sort of engage with anyone. So you really relied on TV shows and social media and all that sort of stuff to get that connection.
And in New Zealand in 2020, it should have been like a great year.
People that watch TV shows and movies, they don't get how important it is until it's gone.
I think in our book history in the future we'll not even mention 2020. No.
I've just finished my first year at university studying drama.
See, my father was in the military. So each 2 years we had to move from city to city.
It has been difficult finding and keeping that motivation to want to get up out of bed and to apply for jobs and to focus on developing your skills.
And each 2 years since I was born, I had to adapt to a new environment.
As soon as we first hit the stages of quarantine, I was still in university, so I still had something to keep me going, something to keep me occupied and to focus on.
And I have this huge need to create and to link with people through emotions.
I've actually taken this opportunity to get back into acting because I have a full-time job.
I've got a few jobs coming up in the next couple of weeks, which I'm very, very happy and excited about.
And I'm working from home a lot of the time too, so I've been working on music because I write songs. So I've sort of started to get back into the creative industry that way, so it's been a benefit to me.
Once you've been out of it for quite a while and you start to get back into it, you get so excited and so pumped, and you just want to go and you want to do it every single day.
I always use creativity first, but in a positive way.
If there comes a time where I'm not on stage and I'm not in a character, then everything falls apart and I've got nothing to focus on, and I've got nothing there to fall back on.
Now I'm doing an audio series, an Australian audio series. I'm the voice of Wonder Woman.
It's such a hard feeling to describe. You feel so much better because you don't have to focus on you and your mind and everything in your life. You can focus on them, and everything else that's going on, it doesn't matter. And that's definitely one of my favourite things about being on stage.
I decided to go for Dramaschool, and I looked online, as I am a European citizen, and I decided to apply for a drama school in the UK, in London.
I didn't have the flexibility to sort of audition for things, but now that they're all online and I can just do a self-test on my phone, it makes it heaps easier.
And it's focused on screen acting only.
I think casting agents especially would save so much more time when they don't have to set up for the day and get all their equipment ready to do auditions. They can just get people to send them through and have them there ready to go. They can potentially save hours to days just having everything pre-prepared for them.
That's my next step into this industry.
And I always think that it's such an easy job, and that you can wake up one day and just become an actor, and it's like you don't realise just how much work is put into it until you start doing it.
You save travel expenses, you save so much time, and you have the ability to be a bit more open and relaxed and expressive when you're at your own place.
I think even I didn't realise just how much work you had to put into it.
So this is more or less my goal, to be really part of the movie industry, and to collaborate on many different types of movies.
I've been writing songs since I was about 18. It started off as poetry, but it sort of like slowly transformed into songs, I guess.
I remember that first year I was debating the entire time whether or not it was actually what I wanted to do.
I haven't sort of put anything out there yet except for lyrics, because lyrics are my strong point. But the music's mostly, I'd say, like country, but there is some pop and rap in there too. Not that I can rap, but I'm pretty good at like writing the lyrics for it, I think.
It's always been there. It sounds so cheesy saying, oh, acting's always been there, blah, blah, blah. But it really has.
Putting all my lyrics down into a document, so then I can present them to, I guess, a music producing company later down the track and have it all there ready to go.
There is no better way in my mind to express oneself but throughout theatre or creativity.
I started university. It was somewhere I never thought I was going to end up. I always thought that I wouldn't end up finishing college and I'd just get a job and blah, blah, blah. But luckily, with the help of my partner and his family, I finished college, and I'm now on about to start my second year of university, and I never in a million years dreamt that I would ever be here.
Chloe Millwood, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you, Renae. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. And
Thank you very much.
Let's talk soon.
If somebody's to go, I'm a doctor, I've got my PhD, and it's like, oh wow, that's brilliant. Oh, I've got a degree in acting. Oh, so what are you going to do for the rest of your life then?